Hey ATM. How you doing? Hey.
By the way, do you still remember?
Your memory is far superior to mine.
Okay. I swear that was not me when I left. I was tapping the phone. So that was my controller doing that. Anyway. Everyone, ATM 77 is here. Welcome to a live stream of Genshin Impact. So, yeah. Welcome to the live stream of Genshin Impact. Today we're going to do the story. You probably know it's in the title. We're going to be streaming, we're going to do this story quest of Cyno. So we are looking forward to see how that can go. So if I remember correctly, how do let's take a look, guys. Jay, welcome to the stream. I welcome to the stream, and Joanne, welcome to the stream. Before we begin, I know everyone hears the news. What's happening? South Carolina is getting hit, meaning North Carolina is going to be either they're going to bypass North Carolina or somewhere near it, because according to what their people saying, that the hurricane might be heading to Virginia. So I hope everyone's doing okay, and I hope everyone's staying safe when this massive hurricane. So it's hitting North Carolina. All right. So Ultimo, welcome to the stream. So yeah, it's getting hit really hard. All right. Holy shit! What the fuck at me? No, I did my daily missions. I don't need to do some other stuff. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Oh, by the way, I did help Ace. The one. Well, before we start, because I want to check something. If you guys seen the previous stream that I said time to place the scale, that means I just got the Cyno himself, Anubis. And boy, how powerful he is. Even in
And I'm
his type of
checking
low.
on my GF right now so I can see if she alright. So just give me a few.
So we're basically right now. Ace is over there doing a. Ace is doing a exploring around, to put it that way. But I'm gonna check on one thing, cause fucking controllers, and then it's not the controller. It's just the loading screen takes forever to get to the map. All right, let's check on Leo real quick. I was like, why are we having an issue with that one room guard? Before we begin, I want to check one thing. And I'm gonna scratch my head because something told me something wasn't right. All right, let's take a look at something. Low
Okay,
80.
back and she's alright, so we're both good over here.
Alright. Okay, yeah, so it makes sense. Level 80 is gonna be a difficult task because you're gonna need something. Yeah, so I was right. If it hits nearby. Yeah, so this is the one thing I hate about this, like you really have to use your other elements so Velp and Melt and Vapor, when Velp or Maple is triggered, you will be hit by a powerful
Basically,
blast.
can't activate Meld or the other one.
No shit. I was gonna read that, but no shit. So yeah, I think they need to put more. Yeah. The only thing Ace got, I'm gonna have to tell Ace, yeah, you're gonna have to level up any characters because, yeah, you're gonna have to level up other electric characters. That means Ace and Sarah are gonna have to get an upgrade. What's this domain again? Yeah,
the voice thing new. So the new Mizutsun and Espinas were pretty tough. Eventually it'll be a cakewalk.
As you say that, even though you have problem with it before. You're not a veteran, I'm gonna make that clear. What was it? Oh yeah, people can read it. You need to level up to 80. You need to level up to 80 to push yourself. You need to level up to 80 to push I might spell this wrong, but let's don't. I mean, yeah, you need to push your character. You got to push it to level 80. Okay, so I was wrong. I got one.
I'll redo Shen artifacts.
Yeah, you need to push yourself to level 80 to do that. Redo that domain. So I'm just letting Ace know because she needs to have you need all the electro characters. So that means Fischl. Oh, let me take a look. Is she? Come on. Here we go again. Okay. This is drag.
Doing good over there though, ATM.
Yeah, we're doing alright. What the hell is it? Oh, Ace just got off. Ace got off. Okay, okay. So let's see if she did the... Ooh, you're hungry. Did she did it? Yes, she did. Okay, good. There you go. Yeah, Rosario needs to push. She needs to push.
I told you she said hi.
Hey, well, tell her to welcome. Oh my god, what the hell happened there? Alright. Favonius Lance, that's good. Okay. Okay, so she's good. Rosaria is good for her ace. All she needs to do now is push her to level 80. Then she can put her to work. Because of her husbando. Mister, I walk away with the smooth talk. I'm sorry if I'm gonna talk shit about him. Okay, the flute. Push it to 80, okay. You better have the artifacts to back him up. Oh, bloodstained cavalry. So you did push some stuff.
Smooth talker there.
You need to push this to 8, but if you can manage to do that, I won't think that will be a problem. Nice. Ember. I kind of like the original. I don't know why. 50. I need. Let's see what this one does. Yeah, you're gonna have to do even. Okay. You're gonna need 2 more pieces of Crimson Wish of Flames, because this doesn't. These 2 artifacts does not work on Ember. So either you go with 2 Crimson Wish of Flames, which I gotta do that for Ember, or with the no. Or that, well, that depends. That depends on the person. So, what level you are? 40. So she's still having no struggle in her. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. She's getting confused here and there. All right, not bad. 2 pieces of done if you 2 pieces of Gallia Finale with the bell. I might say it's not very useful for her, but if you don't have other good weapons, this might be the only option you have. So yeah, you need to push her to 80. I think push her to 70 might be good.
I'm always ready.
Chanyu. Oh boy. Oh wow, so you don't have another great sword, so you do need another great sword, and that. Okay, that only works if you're gonna play a main DPS, but to be honest, I don't see him as a main DPS. I see him as a different one, so that one I'm gonna need to take a look. Okay, Lisa is very good. For many people know how I play Lisa. You're gonna need another. Okay. Hey, if you're watching this, I won't say just. I think a better artifact weapon can be for her good. Oh yeah, you need some new. You need some reworking. Might need some electro. Barbara. Okay, that could be that won't be a problem. And you gonna have to change. Yeah, there's a lot of changing. There's a lot of changing you need to do. Okay, first thing first. I'm okay. Yeah, Rosario can play both artifacts. That can be also very good, and she got all 20 of them. Let's see which one she had. Critical damage with critical rate with energy recharge, which is very good, and attack buff. That's very good in the first club. I also. Oh no, she got cryo damage. That definitely benefit Rosario very well. So that's very good. Next one is the crown. Defense don't need to worry. Animus to mastery and attack. As long as HP is good, you don't have to worry about any else. Yep, crit rate is good, mastery is good, HP is very good, not bad. Another crit rate. both attacks in general and energy recharge, very good. And then lastly, HP, energy recharge, and with the mastery. Yeah, so far she has her characters very good. Ace has her Rosario character very good.
I would have given Barbara the prototype Amber and the Maiden Beloved artifact set.
We all do that, but that's on Ace. But yeah, this is not bad. I'm not worried about it. For the Vivonia sword, I'm okay with it for now because she says she only have Zhongli with the dragon spine for her. If she can actually, oh right, if she actually got another dragon spine, she would have get to Rosario that one without a problem. But overall, we okay because you're just gonna definitely get more energy recharge, so that won't be a problem. All she needs to do now, she needs to level her up a little bit more. Once she gets to level her a little bit more, then this will be no issue.
Now I'm worried if my stuff any good, lol.
If you have it messed up. I think 70 is good enough to put Kai into damage. And she made full stack.
Same here, lol.
Okay. Critical damage with HP. Attack power, okay, that's very good. So she's holding on, she's keeping her characters. HP with 2 defense, energy recharge and HP more. I'm not complaining. Well, because this is a 5-star and they're really hard to see. Critical damage with attack. She is missing some crit rates. Yeah, the crit rate is gonna be the hardest one to get. Yeah, I mean, if she can get another cryo, she can get a crit rate or cryo buff right here, I think that Kai will be set. But I think she has her style. We're losing 10% of his stamina. Oh yeah, I know what it is. Okay, so that's not a problem. Alright, Ember, I'll ask, she needs to find a good build for Ember. Yujin, she needs another weapon. And she needs to either get a full stack, or the other row. I think I'm gonna have to recheck on Husk skill again, and then I'll figure out there. Beto. That seems fair. Let's see what the 5-star does. HP with Elemental Mastery recharge. Yeah, energy recharge is not bad. Elemental Mastery not bad. Let's see what the next one does. She needs critical. Okay, and energy recharge is not bad. Okay, energy recharge with critical damage. That's okay. Let's hope she can get. Yeah, let's hope she can get a crit rate. A crit rate here. Give me a minute. Let's hope she can get a crit rate here. My fucking controller. And a crit rate here. If she can get these two as a crit rate, this will help Beto a lot. Chunyu, like I said, Chunyu is not the best character to play a main DPS role unless she's saving this for a different character. Lisa does not play attack mode, so I think she has something in mind. But if I'm her, full Thunder and Fury will help her out. And Barbara, like I said, Barbara can play many roles. For now, I'm assuming she don't have enough prototype weapons, prototype stuff, because either that or she never go to the store yet, and she can buy them there. But from this, you're gonna have to get Maiden's Beloved. That's like the best option for her. There's a lot of people saying the clams can also be very useful. So yeah, she's gonna have to do a lot of work with Barbara. Alright. Speaking of characters who do need skills, Jay is off, unfortunately. No, yeah, Jay's off. So let's take a look at his. I hope you have yours, Jay. I'm not supposed to look, but you have to hide it, so not to worry. Where the fuck? I always put the hardest one though. I bet you they put the names so different. Joanne. I think I'll have Joanne here.
I do a call I image name Tento.
Alright, yeah, your name is Tento. Hey, RJ. With Kali. Okay, you do showcase it. Let's go. Let's see what they are. Okay, like that. Yeah, Ember. Of course, Ember is gonna be your main without a problem. Okay, 90 is not bad. Okay, good. 90. That's the best way to reach the limit. Full stack. The cup is gonna be the hardest one to get. Okay, well that's why. Yeah. Let's see. HP, elemental mastery. So yeah, not to worry about that. Critical damage or energy recharge with the Ravonias. That's gonna make it more faster. Yeah, it's a crit rate, so that does help in the HP. And extra energy recharge. I think he has Ember very good with critical damage, not bad if you do need it to back up the crit rate. I know it's a master with critical damage. Okay, so with a whole bunch of energy recharge. Okay, Jay has Ember very well right here, cause to make it quicker to get her elemental burst very quickly. Let's see what it does with the combination with Kali. All you need to do, Jay, is push her to 90, and you won't see a problem with like, you already have her maxed out. Alright, let's see what Kali's at. I'll let her show her the animation. Okay.
Yay and Kali missing a cup, sorry.
Yeah, and Kali's missing a cup. Alright, so don't worry. Prototype? Yeah, Prototype Cinder is gonna be, it's very useful because many people is also saying that fits the character of attacks. I believe I'm used to hunting bow. I'm using the hunter's path, which is very useful. Okay, but let's see what other artifacts we gave. This is at 20. Enemy recharge with crit rate. Okay, we'll hold on to that flower in a bit. Critical damage, not bad with 2 HP, which you do need that. And oh wow, good. That's a fucking good one. Double HP with a critical damage and crit rate. Okay. Okay, the reason why I'm saying, I'm gonna take a guess, the reason why it is because you gotta find a Dandruel bonus, and that's the hardest. I'm like, okay, they need to put some that. Fuck's sake, Evan. But overall, very good. Next up is Kokomi. It's not gonna be a Kokomi. The
MG Cup no show up.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing. If you have legendaries, that would be also very useful, but you know. 90. Okay, we all have the same thing. Let's see what the from the detail. Okay, hydro damage, bonus damage. Yeah, that's the only thing that gives her the benefit. Okay, because they got rid of the crit rate, so yeah, you have to ignore the crit rate for her. Critical damage won't be an issue. Oh, you put 2 pieces. Okay. Wonder why 4? 2 pieces increase her elemental mastery by 80. Okay, so you and me have a different type of skill. Okay, a different type of way. I hate that. It's so damn annoying. Okay, 80 and 90, that maxed out. That shows what the true skill's at. Oh, you went to 2 pieces. Yeah, you did say 2 pieces of Blaze with 2 pieces of Gladiator Finale. Almost kind of like the Shao treatment, because it just makes her more of a threat. Okay, the attack. Not bad. With this fucking controller, can knock that shit off. Okay, that's 2. Critical damage with cryo, perfect with cryo bonus. Alright, that's not bad. You do need a cryo bonus. Elemental mastery, energy recharge. Okay, that's energy recharge.
Very good. With Dendro DMG Cup when I was working on Tinari.
To be honest, it happens. It can happen to anyone, any random. It depends on the random options you get. Okay, crit rate. So there's there. These two will be. I mean, if you can find at least a crit rate from this one, if you can get a crit rate from the feather or the I'm getting fucking tired of my fucking controller. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another controller. Yeah, if you can get a hourglass or send a eon or hourglass with crit rate, I think you'll be okay, because you do not need. Sometimes this is when I said sometimes the attack artifacts are really bad. Like the artifacts of those that can be not a good favorite, but overall. If you see no problem with it, once you
get one.
Okay, yeah, that is true. Shikanoe, not Shikanoe. Karere Kazuha, yeah, just Kazuha, and of course Beto likes to fuck around with him, and she's used to it. Okay, 82, that's not bad. 2-2, so you gave him the shout treatment. The flower needs to level up. I think he's taking care of that. Let's see what. Fucking move the controller. Fuck you doing, you little fucking controller. Crit rate, good. Okay, that won't be a problem. Once you got the crit rate, it is so good. Crit rate with energy recharge, master elemental mastery. That's not bad. Very good for that one. Crit rate with 2 orders plus an HP as an added bonus. Not bad. You're gonna need an added bonus of HP. Yeah, animal on that one's gonna be really tough on Gladiator Finale. I know it's a master with crit rate. Yeah, crit rate with critical and crit rate with HP and attack. Okay, this is not bad because you want to focus on his. Everyone keeps saying give him full set. I mean, yes, it's very useful, but not because you could just basically rely on both of his skills, but. You need a weapon that backs him up, so overall, not bad. Alright, Sleepy Ninja. Of course, he used that for her. Yeah, that's like the top. Yeah.
Animal DPS for me.
Animal DPS, okay. So it's like a sub DPS. That means sub DPS, okay. And this is a healer supporter, so we do know for a fact. I'm not gonna go any further on her because this is basically one. Oh yeah, last time we checked, we said that they use this for very useful. Let's see. Alright, we let that slide. Critical damage, that's good. With Hydro. Another critical damage. Okay, that'll be fair. It's just the other two are really getting there. Now here comes the. Oh, so you use healing bonus with. Oh yeah, HP. So I forgot. The only thing I'm gonna tell you this, Jay. Focus on these to put them. At least get them to 8. Get them to 8 because yeah, a lot of HP with crit rate and recharge. That's a good option. Energy recharge with crit rate because you got that flower HP. Make sure that it gets to 8 before you get to 20. That's the healing bonus. That's a very good roll and it's a very important one for any healer.
I'm working on leveling those up.
With crit rate, that's good. Defense, not much, but you do need it. Another HP. With energy recharge. I can see why people say, "Oh, she needs recharging." Yeah, okay, understandable. If you're gonna keep relying, if you're relying on the burst. But only way to get these bursts, you gotta have your HP maxed up. That's what. This is the problem with certain people. This is a problem with certain people is lacking. You have to really understand. Characters like certain characters do need to rely on HP if you're gonna do damage or healing. Please keep that in mind when you're making other artifacts. So this was the misleading, and some people have to really snap out of that. What level you have it? Okay, you're gonna have to love. Yeah, the hardest one, the hardest one for us, the mushroom.
3000 some for me, lol.
23,000 for me, so that's right. Alright, not bad. And Myron, since you're in the game, I can tell. Let's see what your characters you have to showcase. First, the Shao. 90 I won't be issuing, that's good. Yeah, they said with these new artifacts is good, so nothing wrong. Let's see how they looks. Crit rate, very good. Energy recharge if you want to go out bursting. Another crit rate with the energy recharge. With the HP, I'm probably saying you gonna need him more HP. Another HP with crit rate, an attack with mastery on it. Let's see, was this one? Critical damage, there's the critical damage I'm looking for with the HP and energy recharge. So this is a flower. What's the freaking callus? Oh, the cup's right there. Alright, not bad.
More HP for Xiao.
No, you're good with the HP. The only thing that's gonna be hard is your animal for this one. But overall, all you gotta do is level up other characters, level up the other artifacts, and I think that won't be our issue. Alright, enough of that.
I created another universe.
Okay, Fisher, just stop. Because I got my friend thinking nacho cheese. I'm not nacho cheese. Fucking, I hate your friend and I hate my idiot friend. String lifts, okay, that does kind of make fair because you do need it. The other one that also people saying is official signature bow. That they came from Honkai, now it came from Genshin.
LOL.
Okay, Alex is fucking nacho cheese. I'm not crash. I hate friends. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I have to say Thunder and Fury is the only option, I think. What is this one? What? Where does this artifact came from? Oh, okay, I know why. That's the guiding dream. Okay, with electro bonus damage, that is very good. Critical damage, okay. Let me double check real quick. Critical damage. Crit rate, okay, with energy recharge, very good. Another crit rate with 2 HP, she's gonna need it. Okay, that's very good. Okay. No issue here. You gotta add electro bonus damage, so that does help her a lot. Just work on with the other, if you're trying to get another 5-star artifact for the other two, just make sure you have
I still work on artifacts. I not show mine right now. I sorry.
I think if you're having a showcase, then you know, if you can get the same artifact or different artifacts that's very good, then you won't have an issue with the hard artifacts setting go. All right, let's go with.
I've been trying to get 5-star artifacts for official.
Yeah, it is getting harder. I told you, not many artifacts are gonna be easier. Sucrose. Let me see what your constellation's at. Okay, good. That's not a problem. When you get to the first constellation, it's good. But when you get 2 or 3, it gets better. But when you get that last constellation, that's pure max form. Hopefully, Sucrose will get her rerun. We selected on the one of the characters rerun. So let's hope we get. I know you don't have. So yeah, I'll talk about the weapon later on. I think there is other weapons you can give her. There is one. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, there is one. This is animal. Elements of mastery. If you can get animal on this one, that's gonna be golden. But yeah, but the crit rate and critical damage. If you can get an animal,
getting more constellations for Dory instead of Sucrose.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, if you can get a mastery with if you can get a animal along with crit rate and critical damage, even energy recharge will help. That will help Sucro more. Okay, and okay, master energy recharge. That's fine. That won't be an issue. For the crying out loud, my fucking controller. Critical damage or HP, you do need. Energy recharge.
The one who suggested the weapon. It was either that or sacrificial fragments or Favonius Codex.
Grapples give you two options. I'm gonna be honest. Let me see what this is. Okay. Energy recharge, that's good. Defense. Fucking hell, bro. Fucking controller. Crit rate. Okay. I'll show you in a bit. There is two options. Honestly, there is only one thing that's good, but that depends on if you get if you got those two weapons. Traveler will not worry about it. Oh, smart ass. I think the Simuru's bow is gonna be the option, but the hardest thing is he doesn't have it.
Is one the lost prayer to Sacred Wind ATM?
For who? You got me lost there. Wow, and you got a slingshot. I don't think you need it unless you don't have.
For Sucro, sorry.
Oh. Not lost prayer unless he has it, but that depends. Guiding dreams.
I don't have the hunter's path. Slingshot just gives Tainari a lot of crit rate.
That can also go with Tanari as well, because many people saying
lost prayer for Sucrose.
Yeah, slingshot can go. If you have another slingshot, just immediately give it to Tanari. Guiding dreams. If you have, okay, that could work very well if you have Kali. But at this point in time, yeah, that depends on how you feel like how you use it. So, if you're going with Kali, that will help his mastery. But if you're not using Kali, then you're focused on his attacking damage. Yeah, I think that depends on the person.
Unieta Cabrón. Traveler instead of Kali.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. So you do working with the same characters? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, you do have that. Okay. Okay, so I understand now. Strongly catch. Yep, I gave her the same thing because it's kind of why would you give her the. Actually, not bad. I'm gonna have to test that out. The crit rate's good. Okay, that's why. This only has pyro, and it's kind of weird why certain artifacts has very good with certain elements, so it's kind of weird. Crit rate, okay. Alright, and you have it in full max, so that does benefit a lot. That's the last time. Okay, that could be... Okay, I know you're gonna get something for her soon. Alright, that's no problem, which is very good for her. You need one more and that finish our calculations.
Only C5 for Xiangling. Like a Crimson Witch artifacts giving a GODMG bonus.
Sacrificial Sword, very good. Because at this point in time, his elemental skill is really bad. You do need his Sacrificial Sword to get an extra. Yeah. That's the same thing I gave it to Shao and Chung Yu. And I prefer having them work together than any other characters because it's like, no, like I said, these two are good tag team duos. Okay, that's good with Elemental Mastery. And she recharge with critical damage. Alright, there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. Favonius Sword. If you focus on... Oh no, this is more... This is like more of both DPS, like a sub DPS and main DPS. Yeah, this is more focused on like the same thing. There are two artifacts. There's two weapons that can be very good, but that is highly up to you. Alright. Let me bring out... Let me focus on her. That's Sucrose and him. Even though I don't have Tanari, but there is a weapon that's very useful for him. Sincho, you automatically need Sincho's skill because you need to rely on sacrifices for.
An electro battery for Fischl and she gives more energy to my whole team.
Beta is just like electro battery. Okay, that's how you fit the playstyle. Mine's solely different than how I play everyone else, but okay. Shao is not a problem. It's good you have it, just to make sure you have a healer to back him up. If you don't have a healer, when higher difficulty comes in, he's gonna have a hell of a struggle. Keep that in mind when you're playing him. Let's see what Drax's doing, even though I don't get her business. Okay, we got smartass. I'm still holding a grudge. Yeah, me and Drax thinking the same thing. Cause his charge is so slow.
I'm gonna try to get Cookie Shinobi.
I have Barbara, and I'm trying to go with Cookie Shinobu. Okay. Yeah, me and Drax have the same thing because I don't like his charge. His second charge is so slow. Yeah, of course they are both healers. One is pure healer and the other one plays sub DPS healer. Okay. I start to agree with Drac here. Cause his second charge is so slow. And that's the reason that I think that's what, again, this is why, yes, Tanari is good. But when it comes to charging, he's no match to Ganyu. Because she can get her second charge like a few more better than Tanari. So, smart choice on this one. And the animal is going to be a different one for Drag because she don't have animal, but she's backing it up with the crit rate and critical damage. Masteries. Jesus Christ, Drag, you only got masteries? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, she gave him the same thing as everyone else does. And she doesn't... Does the cup have the other? Holy shit, this doesn't have a fucking... Yeah, see, that's when it gets tougher, when you think you have certain characters. Jan, eat your heart out. Okay, very good, Fading Twilight. I'm thinking I want to give it to Yoimiya because that's going to be very useful.
Tainari needs enough energy recharge to spam his burst, plus his charge depends on the team rotation.
If you're going for the team rotation, okay.
No.
Okay, if you're doing that route, then that's understandable.
I hear that.
I hear that. Eat your heart out. Because there's your...
WTF.
What the fuck? The next Rouge. I'm sorry, she just Rouge. Okay, we got Detective Aang. Mr. I am the last airbender. I am gonna roast on this dude so bad. Dragged at the right thing.
They're your waifu who might tie you up, Snow LOL.
Getting laid. Let me shut up. I didn't get Shikanoe Hanzo because I was too focused on anyone else. Okay, she don't... yeah, Skyward Blade is very useful. The flute, why they say they keep giving him the flute? That's the one thing I want to know. But I can see why they said the flute is very useful. Mister, I am just annoyed. I'm not going further. Okay, Drag, you... Okay, I know she's getting the hang of it. And then Dory the Explorer. I'm sorry if I'm roasting that. I'm roasting it bad. Sorry, because my friend kept saying.
Do stuff. I'm Batman. LOL is Diluc.
Okay, let me do.
Auto the Inazuma sword.
The Imazuma. So yeah, that was the same thing I'm thinking of if I get Imazuma. Coming stuff to Ayato. Okay, so let me show you like for you know, oh for fuck's sake, Aven. All right. Oh, I got a constellation on this guy. Jesus Christ, I didn't even pay attention. So I got 3 more to go. I think the other 2 or the other 3 will be the Statue of the 7th. Alright. Oh. There you go. I was like, what is taking slow damage? And I realized. Oh, right. I need to get him more talents. Okay. Let's take a look at Sucrose. My Sucrose is okay, yeah. I gotta push her up level, a higher level soon, but she's getting there. So, there's many ways you can go with Sucrose.
I still haven't tried up. I switched to it for a few, but switched back to Electro.
There's some ways you can do with Sucrose. And what he say he gives you? What he say he gives you?
I meant tried Dendro Traveler.
You still gotta get to learn how to use them. Lost Prayer. Well, you don't need Lost Prayer for Sucrose. Grapple says who is the one who suggests the weapon is either the Sacrificial Fragment or the Favonia Codex. There is a third option, but if you didn't complete the Frostberry tree, then yeah. So if you want to rely on the elemental skill, then the Sacrificial Fragment will be your best option. But if you don't want to rely on her elemental skill and try to get the elemental burst, then the the Favonius Codex would do. My opinion, I think I want to rely on this because you get your energy recharge real quicker as well. Yes, you will have that, but despite the fact that, you know, using an elemental skill, any elemental reaction like that, it'll give it a 12%
I still
for the
haven't
energy.
made the catalyst yet cause I haven't found enough Star Silver.
I still haven't made the catalyst yet. I still the Star Silver to get the Frostberry. So yeah, that is hard. If you have Ningguang, make sure you have Ningguang with you, because Ningguang can be
I hate Sucrose Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer because she buffs the attack of the character I switch into.
For now, because there are going to be okay, that makes sense for now, because there are many people saying that won't last long, and I'm gonna ask why they saying that it's not gonna last long. That's the question I'm gonna have to ask them, because maybe people saying that 4-star weapon, 3-star weapons is good, but it's not gonna last you in the long game. Yeah, if people saying it's not gonna last you in the long game, then you might as well have to switch to different skills. But until then, if it's still hanging in there, might as well use it for now. But if you do want energy recharge for everyone, yeah, my advice is just pick one of those two, because I can see why people saying 3-star will not last that long for other things, but who knows. For now, I just give her I give her the Frostberry tree. Let's see.
It really does feel like people are trying to normalize giving 3-star weapons to characters.
It really does feel like people are trying to normalize star weapons to characters, because they see, okay, that one, yeah, I'm trying to see why people are saying 3-star weapons to certain characters, because you want to play your playstyle, but there are certain things that sooner or later, when you go to the highest level you guys are, those 3-star weapons won't last that long. That's what many people are thinking, and they really don't understand. Yeah, I understand that some of the 3-star weapons not gonna last that long. Even if they say, oh, even if you refine it, it still won't last that long. That's why Hoyoverse is gonna have to create 4-star weapons that have the same thing as the 3-star weapon does. So overall, they still need to do some stuff that need to benefit them. Alright, let's head to
Why would you give Sucrose the Frostbearer weapon?
Bro, oh, you want to know why? Because it's fit. One, she was part of the story during the debut of Dragon Spine, and it benefit her more because one, we don't have a cryo character yet. We definitely don't have a cryo character.
Good to upgrade to the 4-star ones, cause like ATM said, 3 won't last long.
Exactly. On top of it all, Sucrose was a part of the story from Dragon Spine. And I felt like, yeah, it's very useful for her. And she do need some extra damage because if I really want to go with all out on Sucrose, then yeah, I would have gave her I would prefer the sacrificial fragment over the Pavonia Codex. But overall, I'm keeping that one now because it's very useful. Plus, it benefit her more for me. Because let's be real, we don't have a cryo catalyst. We thought Layla was gonna be a cryo catalyst, but turned out she's a cryo sword user. And I just got picked up from my I just got information from my friend.
I gave Kujo Sara the Anazumabo since she was part of the story.
So yeah, for anyone who's listening to this, we just got intel from many people. We got information from the Genshin Impact that Layla is actually a 4-star character. Now here I thought she would be a 5-star character, so that means we're probably not gonna see that much of that means we're probably not gonna see new 5-star characters anytime soon. So Layla is a 4-star character. I'm assuming they're gonna give Layla to the second event.
Is she our first 4-star Creo one-hand sword?
Is she out first 4-star cryo sword user? Yeah, that's where I think they're going with that route, because I don't think we have a 4. Let me double check just to confirm. Confirming time. I still need to get her because she's a threat. No, actually, Kaya was the first cryo sword user. Alright, show off. Calm down. So she might be our second, but also our first female to have a cryo weapon.
Oh, I forgot, my bad.
And stretch the kitty cat. And there goes the kitty cat. So, well, you saw my characters, didn't you? Yes, I have. Oh, for fuck's sake, that didn't go well. Yes, I have. Alright.
At least sacrificial fragments give Sucrose more elemental mastery.
Plus more energy recharge. But for now, I'm just gonna give her the Frostberry tree catalyst until one, we do get a cryo mage. Two, I can give her the sacrificial fragment so that can benefit any of the characters. And 3, I gotta see this stupid I still gotta see this stupid reference. The stupid idea that people are always telling me, oh, use Sucromon. What the fuck is I already know what Sucromon is, but Jesus Christ, bro, can y'all fucking not being idiots? Alright, enough being ass. I haven't did the story yet because I was not too focused. I already got Cyno.
Not the
I'm-
reference.
Yeah, that reference. Alright,
ATM
Cyno.
heads up, the Stellar Grace Recovery Operation World Trial is up again. We got 9 hours right now, so plenty of time.
19 hours, so we got plenty of time. Alright. So that means time to get to work. Alright. That means it's time to do the scale of Anubis. Cyno. Let's go. I really want to hear his story because his story is going to be fascinating.
I might miss that. I'm trying to get as many primogenes as I can before I pull on Cyno's banner. Jay, your friend Alex is go be broken.
Just to make sure, everyone, if you've seen... Just to make sure, and to clear everyone, to do Cyno to give him enough damage, and let's see if I have enough artifacts to keep. Kali, I need to get her Dandro artifacts, but she's doing good with the
What you done, Snow?
Is there anything you need?
Oh no, Snow, what you done? You done goof. So let's see what this is what I have so far. She's at 70. I'm gonna have to buff that up, but let me see. Do I have enough to enhance it?
No, she in event.
Okay. I got one more to enhance that, and then she can be good to go with that artifact. That weapon. Yeah, I gave her this because as much I say, you know what, I do need a charging, so I'm sorry that's gonna have to work until I'm ready to get Dandro artifacts. Once I get Dandro artifacts, then, you know, she can go to work. But overall, she's doing good. Yeah, and I got my first constellations for Kali.
Also, ATM Ignis at it again.
Ignis, what Ignis Dumb Court has done. Alright, enough. Alright. What do you want? What was it? What do you want to see the weapon I can give? For who?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Hello there. Is there anything you need?
For who?
Reality collapsing on Ignis.
Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. The Ignis Core don't know when to not be stupid. But that's the hardest thing. They're always gonna do something stupid. Yeah, if one of my friends sent me a
Yes, they
text.
done something once again.
My friend says, would you work with the Ignis Core? Hell fucking no! Do I want to work with them? I'm just gonna stand there and look at them like, y'all fucking stupid. Y'all fucking stupid. Why the fuck you killing people, you dumb shit? Why you kill Santa Claus? That's like 5 times you already killed him. Fuck is wrong with you? Alright, and I'm being an asshole today. Alright, so Cyno is
I
in...
want to be transferred to another military corps, LOL.
Yeah, like, nah, I ain't fucking with this. Okay, for people who wants to know what I built Cyno, I know you're probably people saying, oh, it's Cyno. Yes, I understand because y'all people don't know how to correct his language right. But it's okay because it's okay. Y'all basically have a hard time understanding Egyptian language because the way how they speak the language, the way how they name them is kind of, one of them could be silent and the other one is not. To American, we say what the actual letter or the letter word is at. So for us, yes, it's Cyno, but in the Egyptian way, it's Cyno. So okay, we got a string. So Cyno. The man who has the man who has the power of Anubis. As of right now, I only got him to level 50.
Someone gonna get tortured, lol.
Yunsuki. And I could do one more. It's just the hardest one is these fuckers. These fuckers is gonna be a pain. Oh yeah, just show it. The power of Anubis. Oh, I want to make a picture so bad. I have a picture idea. I have a picture idea. Jay, if you get back on the PS4, if you have Shao, and Drag is online, but she's not gonna be on that much. But if Drag do join the stream or do join the party chat or during the stream, if she has Shao, I would love to see Shao put. Yeah, I would love to see Shao have his mask and him showing and rocking the Anubis look. And then you just see them both.
Wait to hop on till the storm over.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
And then once they do that, it's official. That's gonna be the best shit. No! Why? You don't like it? You don't want to see your two senpais? Stop fucking her. She's gonna get mad. I
would love to see Cyno and Xiao together in their masks. Great idea, ATM.
Okay. For people who wants to know, I gave him the... For people who don't know, I'm giving him the Canada Cross Spear. Keep this in mind. In order to Cyno relies on basic attack and elements of mastery. Guiding Dreams kind of makes sense, but they're making you choose two options. Why not having a weapon?
Right now.
Until I get Yelan, then you basically screwed. Until I get... Why not have both weapons at the same time? So that won't be an issue. That's why I felt like, make sure you have weapons that does benefit Cyno very well. This only works for...
about that snow?
Crimson Pike just basically go base attacks, and I got that for Hu Tao. If I could get the staff of Homer Simpson, then we're good to go. That's not very useful because again, that relies on energy recharge, and not very risky. Too risky in general.
I'd go with 2-piece Gilded Dreams and 2-piece Thundering Fury and give him a weapon with a lot of attack. Ooh, donuts, lol.
Donut. Rise was getting annoyed. He's like, fuck off now with the donuts. We can't help it. It's a donut. So, as for my artifacts, I said, fuck it. We'll give him the Shao treatment. Because I really don't trust him using the Guiding Dream. I really don't. I can see Ye Miko working it because she do need those. Because her elemental skill is lacking badly. So, I don't have the 5-star yet, but I can create one in the new. So I get crit rate with elements of mastery, energy recharge, plus attacking, so that's good enough for him. Wait a minute. Let me double check real quick, and then if we got another one that has... Oh wait, better. Confirm. Ugh, that's horrible.
If you really wanna increase Cyno's elemental mastery, just put him on a team with 2 Dendro characters.
Yeah, but that's only if... Okay, I heard someone tell me this, and when I heard this, I said, you know what, he's right about this, because that's not gonna last long. Never mind. No, that's defense. What the hell I'm doing? Elemental mastery. Look at that. Elemental mastery with crit rate, and I think John Lee has that. Fuck. I don't want to switch it out unless there's another Bloodstained Cavalry. If we do, I'm gonna switch it out. Alright, I'm gonna have to check on another Bloodstained Cavalry. Yeah, let me check on Bloodstained Cavalry. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Nah, Dandruff ain't gonna last that long. I'm thinking because, yes, Dandruff is working because that's only benefiting Pyro and Electro. But a good person, one person said this, and he said this true. That's good, but that depends on how long are you going to do for it. How long are you gonna willing to keep using the same certain characters with Dandruff? So I was like, I understand what he meant, but you know, there is some other stuff you gonna have to look for. Alright, let's go with this. Do we have another Bloodstain? And this is a Catalyst. I got one Guiding Dream because I was telling I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with this Guiding Dream shit. Bloodstained Cavalry. This has animals, so I'm wait. If I get Shao, this is his, no doubt.
Get more Dendro characters in the future.
We are gonna get Dendro characters in the future.
Situations require certain elements.
I'm using spreading elements cause certain situations require. That is true. HP elements of mastery, and this one got that one got a god roll, and so. All right, let's see what artifacts that has Geo.
Very true, Jay.
This has Geo with critical damage. This has Geo with crit rate.
Geo characters, emoji face with tears of joy.
I'm just
listening to what ATM has told me.
I have no good with Geo characters because that's why I said that's where some people are lacking. I have some skill I'm lacking on, but there's some things I can back it up. What I'm talking about. Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna boost this shit up. Let's see. Okay, let's see what happens, and then if this works very well, I'm gonna give Cyno that because that's gonna be a problem. I lack on certain characters because, again, there are certain characters doesn't fit my playstyle. For one example, Tentaglia.
I'm getting Noelle build as a literally DPS.
Jay, just make sure her defense is stronger. You know that. You know why. You sure know why. Now, this has energy recharge. So, for me, what I'm looking for this one, energy recharge or attack?
Idea that why.
I'm doing the raw. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Again, his freaking. He is like. No offense. The only thing she has. The only thing when it comes with Noelle, the only thing she lacks of the long duration of shield. But damage-wise, she just embarrassed every type of Geos.
I still remember that video you guys sent me when I got Noelle constellations. Emoji face with tears of joy.
Oh yeah, I remember the video you're talking about. Better! Even fucking better! HP, that is very fucking, yeah.
Noelle will still be one of the best Geo characters.
Noelle, as a 4-star character, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this. I don't think people will not want to admit this, but it's gonna be true. Noelle is like a hitting 5-star if you use her correctly. If you use her correctly, she's like a hitting 5-star you don't know. I know my boy's gonna complain. That's bullshit. You know it. How is bullshit if I'm speaking the truth?
She definitely outranks it. LOL.
Okay, did I have crit rate? I'm just gonna get rid of them because 15.
At least Ditto has good defense and offense.
Yeah. The only thing he has a problem, he's a fucking. The only one thing he has a problem, he's a fucking idiot. You know, everyone who saw this stream, you know how I lost my shit. I'm about to kill him.
But still.
True. We all don't have him, but sometimes we have to agree he can be an idiot. God, I still want to punch him regardless. Jesus Christ. My mind says I still want to punch him so bad.
I've used Ditto and he hasn't been having the DMG for me at least.
Okay. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Alright, Cyno. You deserve that. Oh, there's one problem. I do need another bloodstain. Okay, so I do need another bloodstain cavalry.
Even
this has a good
defense. My Zongli does better DMG than Itto.
I have my Zhongli more deadly when he's the main DPSer. Again, I just enjoy playing him as the main DPS. Like, the shield is good enough. Like, his shield is good enough for me to not too worried about. It's just that people just, oh, we're worried about it because, you know, he's not very good when it comes to... It's just that, you know, you have, like, I'm used to this character so damn much. That's how good I am when it comes to characters I'm used to. This is at, oh, it's at 20 max. I want to give it, I want to sacrifice it just today.
Same route as you for main DPS with Zongli.
Drax felt the same way because Drag told me the same thing. She doesn't feel like, you know, the shield, you don't need anything to buff the shield because what's the point of buffing the shield because you get in there already. 12. $18. Critical damage, defense. At this point, I'm not worried about defense. Okay, I need to save that. I think I need to get more. That thing needs, we need more of those. Because if we can get only one, that's just we just lacking all the artifacts. Animal, hydro. Attack, hydro, attack. You know what, let's just get rid of the attack ones. Crit rate stays. Let's see if we can get rid of some stuff. That stays because it's got a good decent row. This one might, yeah, this one's going. Yeah. Oh, wait. Alright, we'll do one more. And why not? Let's give it the low ones. Yeah, I'm selling that.
But
all these shit.
For Dory do be annoying, you need to find.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that annoying with the scarabs. They're so hard to find. But it won't be a problem in the future. Okay. One critical damage won't be a problem because the attack is gonna back him up. I'm gonna test that out in the future. Because I do need to... There you go. His same thing is still balanced. I just need to buff this bad boy up and then I'll worry about the rest. Okay. Did you saw the weapons? Did you saw the weapon that I gave them? Yes, I have. Oh. Yes. If he's watching the stream, it will be easier as you can tell. But I did seen it. She'll probably watch it during the the end of it. That's number 3. So yeah, I stopped doing battle pass because it's not doing anything in my favor. Let me make sure for Oh,
I
Cyno.
did finally get Shen a Creo DMG cup, so I might give her Psychel DMG and with the Creo cup.
Just hold on to your skill, bro, because I know you should look sick, but Jesus Christ. This is the elements of mastery. Yeah, let's give him the elements of mastery because it's just gonna benefit more. And that's the blessed thing. Yeah, 2-2, doesn't matter. Alright. So I'm gonna use the original cast because unfortunately I don't have. What the fuck are you standing in there for, bro? Dude, you gonna fucking. What the fuck are you doing? Motherfucker, what are you doing up there? Oh, he's a guard. Okay, I'm about to say, this nigga trying to jump off the cliff? What the fuck he's thinking? What do you think? See the stream when you're gonna see the stream. Where the fuck I need to go? I lost track of my shit.
I'm trying to be Bayunk LOL.
Nah, he's a guard. He's supposed to be a guard, I guess. You decide to take a look around the academia. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm going to Sumeru. Or Sumeru. He gives. That's that pure intimidation. Like, you nigga, that intimidation don't mean shit to me. Because it's. I don't care. Alright, let's start with the story. Not waste time. If we can get a scarab again, if we look around and we see scarabs. Wait, did he say you can track them? I don't think so, but we're gonna let's.
The academia.
Alright. Let's check something. There you go, Cyno. Okay, so they don't have.
Look,
like...
I'm sorry, I'm bored. Alright, LOL.
Jesus Christ. Alright, so they don't have the detail or the thing to track. And I don't want to waste my time just looking at the map for it. Alright, let's go. I'm excited to get my hands to Alright, let's see what they gotta say.
What should I do now? If only Cyno was still around.
Oh, this is the aftermath during Cyno's disappearance.
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you?
We also happen to know Cyno.
Ah, friends of Cyno. Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. Since you two are interested, I'll just lay it out for you. My name is Nabil. I'm a Matra in the academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but unfortunately, we don't have the people to handle it at the moment.
Huh? You mean the academia is short on Matra right now?
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra Cyno left to go somewhere. It would be a real headache for us to tackle the case ourselves. Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find further assistance from outside the Matra. If you two have some time, would you lend us your strength?
Alright, since you asked so nicely, we'll help.
What do you have any further intel regarding this case?
Yes. Large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market recently. We suspect there's a secret route being used to move the capsules. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some serious consequences. And, unfortunately, most people have yet to realize that. Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, this case calls for urgent action.
Sound like they have missions.
According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned knowledge outside the city, even as we speak. If you two could, please help us investigate the area.
Okay. I'll hold up to that character.
You can count on us. Let's go.
And thus begins, yep, the Cyno sword. Look for clues from the outside of the city. Like I said, I wish I could put Cyno here in this story because it's his story, but despite the fact how his level looks like, and I need his talent a little bit more, then you know it would have been a different story. Okay, before we continue on, let me do something here. Before let me get something first, and then let me explain something. So the lore, based on Discord, Myron, if you guys seen the trailer, is just like what Myron says. There was a forbidden knowledge that was not meant to discover. That the Scarlet King was using it to try to at least make the whole place is the desert to, you know, people for knowledge for his people. But that thing was so powerful, that thing was so deadly to use because they turned anyone into insanity. It was so bad, it was really bad. Like, people's skin, you could see the skin change on them. That when we realized that that's only one thing that both Kali and Dunyarzar has. Anyone that has that that means they got affected with the forbidden knowledge. But we don't know. We only know it as Elzar, but it is a.
But worse.
So it's like what happened to the Eremites, but worse. Yes. Keep this in mind, Jay. You should read the comic. You know what happened to Kali when she.
The Scarlet King brought Elazar to Sumeru.
Yeah, but we don't. The only question is, which textbook that gave it the Elzar? Because Elzar only works if it's certain. Because this is what my friend says. In ancient Egyptians, any forbidden.
I remember and I hate remembering it honestly.
Yeah, I remember and I hate remembering it honestly. Why you hate remembering it? Okay, there's something that my friends know, and I come to think of it, and I say, yeah, that also kind of makes sense too. There must be another king before him. There must be a king before him. Because before the Scarlet King, or the King of Desant,
Caused the pain Kali had to go through. I hate thinking about the pain she went through.
keep this in mind, Kai went to pick a fight with Kai got a nuisance to try to cause trouble. But Kai did this to see what she has in her. That's inside, you know, she has an Elzar. But despite the fact that reason, it's just that the book, there has to be a book that causing people to use it. And for the Scarlet King to spread all that that knowledge, the forbidden knowledge, but that depends on the book. Like I said, how Elzar work, it has to come with a book. If it is, that means that book is still around. The question is where we can find it and how we can destroy it. One way to find out. Well, what I'm doing. We have to find out where.
The Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Reminds me of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. That could lead it to. Okay, my friend sent me a text. Yeah, it has to be more about the forbidden laws, like forbidden books that you know near mortal or king should you nor near mortal should read. Wishes for facts. Alright. Let me get something to drink and we'll continue on with the story. Let me get the drink, right back, guys. And I gotta read what Ace says. Oh, nobody's home, so. Hi, Milky. Milky! Don't do that. No, that's the sound of sex.
Jay.
Stop, that hurts. Okay. Just to let you guys know. Oh no. Jay? What Jay do? What did he do? Alright, we're back. Alright, let's get to work. Cyno, I'll just call him Cyno.
What you talking about, Snow, LOL.
There's a bush wildcat. That's a bush cat. Bush cat. I need to stop being his asshole today. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh shit. Waiting for the cutscene to hurry up. Yep, there it is.
You know.
That's Cyno.
It's Cyno. What are you doing here?
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Suki, Ace, eat your, and Jay, let her know, eat your heart out. Oh, God.
I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time.
So you're in the investigation? Yes. It's a... So you're a...
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happen to acquire some intel which led me here.
Beside me now.
She's losing it here. She's losing it here right now. Oh no, here we go.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to investigate that.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information.
Dude, your intimidation makes them a problem.
Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
LOL.
Oh no.
Whoa. That sounds pretty complicated. But having Cyno around will definitely make things easier. Alright, let's go round up those bad guys.
Stand by. Work for Cyno to arrest this suspect.
Well, Rick, one certain genie, LOL.
Okay. So a friend of mine says that, and I didn't realize it. You know how if you guys remember the previous story that I'll hate them says, if you notice the personality's behavior and quick tone, that he says you're gonna see more of that one in Fontaine. I'm like, oh shit, that means we gotta really listen to their word carefully.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more.
What does the academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have. I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
Why were we getting characters that has the intimidation of fucking freaking everyone out? Shao has done that so many times, and now Cyno is just at that list.
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Niggas is dipping.
Done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Just like the others I've cut. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
See, this isn't getting us any. Cyno, he wasn't kidding. Cyno wasn't kidding when he says intel's hard to come by.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers.
Oh no. I don't think this... Why do I get this itchy... Like, I have a hunch. If anyone that's not cutting these deals very quickly with the bottom of the food chain crew, this only leads to another organization, and I hate them now. Y'all should know who that organization we're talking about.
When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like nothing?
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
I love that title. Judge. You have to give this guy credit. All right, I'm gonna. You know what? Let's continue the cutscene, and I'm gonna have to research this.
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
Actually, we were mistaken. We don't know.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information. If you manage to learn anything, you can find me a Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey, what's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people. The buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
Yeah, must be there. Yeah, you may have a point.
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, Traveler. I need to go now.
I try my best not have any hydro waifu.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's Array. Let's go!
Okay. The investigation is really, really tough. Because Cyno, for anyone who, like, how you can deal with Cyno. What do you think? What do I think? Give me a minute, let's recalculate. You still on? Yes, you are. Holy shit. Let's recheck. Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Watch the stream later on.
What if the hydro husbando? LOL.
Let me get the chance. Let us go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. What if it's a hydro husbando? That's a possibility. Watch the stream when you get a chance. Alright, let me find the character of this voice actor, because again, we do know who he is.
My mind being evil, I'm bored, LOL.
How's she doing? How's Misaki's doing? Like, that's just like death. Yeah. Anyone who sees him is like, you just sign a death wish immediately. Alright, let's go over there. Let's go, Miha. Hey, more Mr. Let's hope Mr. I'm an asshole, and sometimes I eat mushroom.
Her power went out, so she here with me now till later.
Okay. Let's hope we don't meet Tanari, because that's gonna make it more difficult. My money says it's gonna be another character,
But she's keeping her composure.
I can do her. Okay. So that means she's holding on. She's hanging in there. Because the more she sees the relationship with him, the more...
I'll throw Tainari off the cliff.
Jesus Christ. There she is. Miss, I'm a genie in the lamp. Dory Explorer. I hate my friends. I hate them.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Do you know anything that the smugglers have? No.
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Dory the greedy explorer, LOL.
Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make more, it's gonna be the lion's share. Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up.
So that
sounds like we came all this way for nothing. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated. Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
it's only...
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price.
The dealings of the
course, not
criminal
everyone
underworld
needs that kind of knowledge,
LOL.
but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made. Then why does the academia prohibit selling canned knowledge? Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge. Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Not in particular.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
Sound like a good lead.
The Court of Desolation? What's that? Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King.
I should have known.
It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
So why the can now? This is. What is the hostiles in there?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're aiming to quickly assemble a research team, canned knowledge would be the best solution. As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it, by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction. Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there. That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
So I saw this coming.
I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it. 500,000 mora per kit. That's
No,
good
for
bargain.
fuck's sake.
We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora. What? That's super expensive. No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny Mora coming Dory's way.
You gotta love Dory. Yeah, this is why I gotta give the credit. I gotta give credit to the voice actor. She bring Dory very good.
We better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
You gotta give Dory credit. You gotta give her Dory. You gotta give Dory credit. She is a handful. She is a handful.
As yes, the criminal underworld leader of Sumir, you at work.
Yes, yes, the criminal underworld leader at work. Jay is once again going his way to fuck with me. God fucking damn it. Like Dora is like the whole new better version of Mr. Krabs.
I'm not wrong, am I?
I'm not gonna lie, Dory has like a whole new level of Mr. Krabs, but like Mr. Krabs, like Krabs is nowhere near Dory's level. And people say, "Oh, she's this is why she's like." Keep this in mind: Dory is a genie, and what genie used to be in anything that's filled with treasure and riches. You gotta love it.
She's the criminal underworld leader.
The criminal underworld. You fucking stupid. Oh my god. Alright. Enough. Enough being an ass. Let's go meet these guys. But why there? The criminal underworld.
I wish I could hop in, so I'm doing it from here.
Okay, let's take a look. Wow, Cyno came in quickly.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
That's all we have to go for this moment. For the moment.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity.
Are these many people trying?
We need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Count of Desolation?
Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death. Or even
resurrection.
Resurrect the dead.
Resurrect the dead. I'm starting to think
death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies. And that's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge. Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Yes, we do.
Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Cyno for you. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
From a criminal dealer, yay, the info seems legit, lol.
Yeah, but someone's watching us. Once again, when people watch us, they always find a way to see. Okay, I see what they're trying to do. If they know he's coming, they're gonna have to warn them very quickly.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
Oh great, the all brawn no brain mercs.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
Can knowledge becoming the problem here?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
You're just asking for death. That's all you care about.
Happy to oblige.
That's close enough.
Propagate!
Punches.
Let it rain.
Next with the new different justice version turns out the scales design.
Okay, let's take a look at what they give him. Of course, they're not gonna. Yep, the weapon that everyone's gonna give him, and I'm not surprised. Okay, what do you fucking do? Fuck off, you idiots.
You are not welcome here.
Excuse me?
Spring forth!
Hold the line.
Oh.
Three new justice is turned.
Nowhere to run!
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Regret.
Idiots.
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it. Let's get out of here.
Should we follow them?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a
Run
trap.
cowards
I
run off
apologize for
little
bringing you
scaredy
into
cats.
this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
You have any? Is it that kind?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover, but luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Let's all do our best.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
That basically means tip the scale. Alright, assholes. So Cyno's gonna be doing his own different things. We're following this track. The scale. That was fast. I like that shit.
Rest and rebuild.
Kai, trying to heal for a bit. There you go.
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
Maybe we should take a break.
We still have a long way to go. so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Of course. But I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips?
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Good point.
Okay, if you say so. Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Oh my god, can we not?
Hold the line.
Oh, now he got his people. Come, my men! We must seek vengeance!
That's cheating.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yes, my army recharge.
Oh, just shoot Empress Fire.
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
Finally,
So you mean-
I have my army. I am the true king.
Right, and he died.
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are? Stay still.
Perfect place for ambush.
What the?
Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
Stand by, guys. So they're using the tracking device to track us.
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharwar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharwar also be involved?
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed. Why would it be on him?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
I didn't even notice.
It's a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
Oh, I see. I started to think I know what you're gonna do. Okay. This is also kind of like the tracking device also can fuck up their advantage too. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cancel that for you?
Rest and rebuild.
Nicely done, Kali.
They're back again. How many of them are there?
Enough to fucking kill us.
Hold the line.
Turn their own device against them and make them jump off the cliff or fall in a hole.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay. We gotta move. They're trying to dip. Yeah, they dipped because they knew we were coming. They left right before they know we're coming. They had to dip. Because if we're coming, they knew there's gonna be a problem.
Where? Is this where the action is?
Nobody's here.
Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
Ordinary Alright, can knowledge seems to have nothing. Yeah, nothing there. A large has been pulled enough. Mom. Nothing here. Ah, footprints. This stumper beast is drinking water and it seems to be affected. Boom. The scatter footprints has been not been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it's impossible to escapes.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
Only some of.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry, I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
So that's why you...
They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
The evil way to fuck with them. Very well. Alright. So we need to go back the way we left off. If they know, since we have the beacon, they only know that if we're there, we can leave without the issue. Once they know we left, they will know that it's safe and clear. In the desert, you always have to be aware with something you're not expecting. Oh, scarab! That's one of them. Where's my people? We failed so much. We struggled so hard. Let's get the fuck out of here. No one cares. I might seek revenge! Well, Jay, it's your fault because we started this shit. Fuck off. Huh. Let's do that. Sorry, kitty.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
Yeah, that should be far enough.
Yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to find Cyno.
Yep, they're gonna do that for us.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Cyno's finally found some leads.
Huh?
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tip time on everything you know.
Let's have it.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. And my...
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by...
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but... I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, Traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Shut up, Paimon, just for 2 seconds. Paimon, can you... Oh my god, Paimon. That's a safe. No, actually, that's not safe. It's just... Is it that... If I have not talked this much...
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
They know how... Like, Cyno has his reputation. He knows his reputation strong. Meaning he is not messing around. Samian.
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Seeming. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. The Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes. All neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Some sort of marketing we've never seen before.
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
It could be a misunderstanding.
Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you. And once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who is involved? The more information I have, the safer you will be.
All right.
Okay. There's nothing he can do. So, once again, the academia is just doing what the hell they want. Why do I get the feeling they just want to kill everyone in that desert? Why did what it seems to me, why they just look for something to kill them? That's what it sounds like. Like, the sages is looking a way to try to kill these guys, to try to worth something. Anyway.
Hello, we meet again. How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
He seems pretty... He's the same as always.
I read the letter, and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden research.
That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions, but I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Instead.
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
Oh, that's the sign. Do you also know Cyno?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Understood. According to the poison. Alright. The goal is we need to find the record. Search for clues for according to the academia study life form. The one we're looking for, but we're getting there. Boom. There you are. Okay, there we are. Acquire this despite the fact that we're researched in the past, it's in the past of detection and increased without cases. Research who mainly go through 3 stages discovery. 3 stages: discovery, investigation. In fact, the easiest stage will, and the resources will be basically the discovery phase, which is the little to no harm. The results of that discovery will be show that treasure related to life and death may be hidden. In the This is also where rumors has bring death can bring back to life being from. I'm gonna read this when I'm not streaming because we might need some more intels. Feel free to read this to yourself, but I will investigate that.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
This researcher's name sounds familiar.
Huh, it reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in
If it
secret,
calms
so
down
it
in
was
the
never
next
publicly
few hours,
known.
I might be on after
All I knew
midnight.
was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
If there any way we could meet...
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with a polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
You say Taj comes to...
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect, because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right?
Yeah.
So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back.
Yeah. It kind of makes sense. So that's what he did. I'll
So
explain.
I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around someone else.
Oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Alright. We need to get the hell out of there. We cannot be there. Alright. There's nothing we can do there. So, we're gonna get the hell out of academia first, because we don't want to... Now we know that forbidden knowledge is there, but we need to get the hell out of there, and then I'll explain what this whole backstory is, and it was very, very good. So now we got to understand what he's trying to do. But in order to do so, we have to confirm that he's not the person who's trying to complete this case. Okay, let's get out of the yeah, let's get out of here and I'll explain. For fuck's sake, man, there's doors. There's so many of them. Okay, that's the one. Alright. Okay. Let me explain what this case was about. So, let's backtrack what they said a while ago. A while ago, the investigation... Taj's father was basically one of the members of one of those... one of the Matra's crew. That was basically trying to make sure everything was gonna... But when they heard this forbidden knowledge, the Court of Desolation... This became a more hectic situation and became more deadly. The academia has to report it and ban it out of the situation, like ban it as soon as possible. At the same time, Taj was just knowing that he was gonna. Maha was trying to get to, they had to prevent him to do any more information. So it was trying to get him arrested, but Maj was already commit suicide. So apparently he did everything does. He rather die than go to jail. The easy way out. Not the best way. A few months later, from that point in time, Taj has his son, basically we should know, who was gonna live the same reputation as like his father does. Sure, he has some stuff here and there he can knowledge, but he was still trying to build more information, more things. That's what he found the Court of the same thing like his grandfather did, the Court of Desolation. Once they noticed that the academia rule he knows that he broke the academia rules. In order to keep his own reputation, he has to arrest his own son. He even told his son not to do it, but I guess his own son wants to know why. He asked his father. Tosh's son asked for his father to forgiveness or the little break, at least like to change. But Tosh didn't want that. In the end, his son commits suicide to slit his own throat. I think when the moment he saw his son die, the moment he got there, it was already too late. I think this is what happens when a person snaps. When two people died, one decided to commit suicide because he didn't want to go to jail. The other one just said, screw it. I'd rather kill myself than live any further. We suspect Taj is the suspect here, but we need to find proof in order to do so. He's a friend of Cyno, but he's also a friend of everyone else. Let's just hope he's not the one he is. Let's hope that he's not the person that was doing this to try to get information about it. But is adding up to that situation, but if it's not, like I said, we need to confirm that it's true or not. Alright, let's see what's going on.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the Academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The Academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Fair enough. So, he didn't play the important role, so that didn't help. Oh, there he goes.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the Academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Okay, so he didn't know. Oh, okay. My guess is he just came in during that ship. So that doesn't help him. Someone has to be here during that time the shipment dropped.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the Academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother?
Bingo! Good shit!
Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
Just calm down, everyone.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Shit, he's running. That's not good. Oh.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj.
So that confirms it.
A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would...
Let's go to his house. Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Okay. Alright. So, that leads to... We just need one more. That one more is good enough evidence to say that Taj is doing this. So he says his is Oscar in the Sumeru City. Sumeru City. Now the moment of truth.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
We have to do this in order to clear his name?
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
Yes. This is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he's is aware of that.
You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
That's not that far! That's actually not that far!
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
Alright, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go!
Yeah. Cyno, it is confirmed. An ancient map. Something tells me about that location was just too easy to find. Okay. So, for people who don't know, I went to that map, that location before. At first I saw something, but it was not too plagued. But once I saw it deeper, now I was like, okay, now I remember something. So Taj might be Taj responsible a bit, but turned out he's not gonna be doing this alone because he got a lot of people around him just to make sure he doesn't get caught. I guess he's that. I'll take a good guess. There's an old saying: losing a person can change a person, any man. This Cyno. Stop, my guys. Alright. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, when y'all was leaving, I was like, I don't need to put this now. Alright. Oh, Cyno.
Excuse me.
Be right back, guys. Let me see what's going on.
Money by the table. Mommy, money's by the table. I want to grab a cheap soap. Cheap soap. For you. Look, cheap soap. I wanted this pen. Yes. Come on, take out the little vanilla out of the freezer. Look, that was supposed to be tomorrow.
Yeah, because the small one's not doing no harm.
Idiot, this one. Toma. Huh? I'm with you anyway. Oh, you got four?
It tastes bitter, but the honey, like, you know, cover, like, you know.
I want to give them back to them. That cost me $5. What do you?
No, you bastard. Okay. Let's see what's going on.
Tosh. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time. He would never do anything against his beliefs.
That's why we need to find out. Monkey, welcome to the stream. As you're watching right now, I'm live streaming doing Cyno's story. And get an
So
impact.
do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot
It's
imagine
my
how
birthday.
devastating the incident with Mortara was for him.
Happy birthday!
Nor can I deny the possibility
Hope you're watching the stream.
can change.
Well, hope you watch the stream and hopefully this will, give you a story.
Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather,
Thanks.
the person he's become.
Alright. And what is...
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
In the end, you don't have a choice. All return silent. All return to silent. All right. That map looks too simple and easy.
What are your thoughts on Xiao?
What's it? What's my thoughts on Xiao? To a 5-star character, very good. If you're, even though I don't have the character, but Xiao has his skills that is very beneficial. For a particular reasons, you gotta make sure, like for him, you have to. I suggest to focus on his, to make sure he can continue on the battlefield. I wish I have Xiao. I wish I have Xiao. I can give you my thoughts on how I play him. I could play him I could use him very well. You just gotta have the right team to build him. A random person said, this is also work on Xiao's favor too. With him and Cyno? That do kind of make sense. Cause Kachin is like a main DPSer, so is Ayaka. Come to think of it, that look like it's a possibility. I'm gonna ask Drac if she gets. I gotta hope Drac got Cyno. Cause if she does, I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna have to do a test soon. I want to see how both Xiao and Cyno can work together. Cause according to what it says, I think if I guess this right, Xiao needs to have more to a DPS. But when it comes to with his burst dealing his health, he could do damage, but it's cost of his health. Nice. I should have known. I knew I saw this, but I didn't want to confirm. This music, man. The cause of desolation. We're gonna get Cyno anyway. I would like to get Cyno in here, but despite the fact he is, I just got him when I did a stream a while ago. I probably gotta continue getting his stuff in order to upgrade him. Okay. Go. Remember, we get the Cyno. Well, every time we're in the domain, you get Cyno guaranteed. You get the domain character story guaranteed. But when the story's over, you just have to get him if you want to pull for it. Like I said, you get him when you're in the domain.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous.
Can you sync for
Could it
anyone
be
in the game?
dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
That depends on the character. But so far, we don't know. Alright. Hi, buddy.
Allow me.
I mean, that's relationship-wise, that's up to y'all. I just focus on who. You might want to hold that off in the future, because oh, you little bastard. Let's grab this quick. Fucking Jesus, you're badass. But anything you having in the newest helmet, you already told you just living with your fucking reputation.
Definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Looks like more investigation. Oh, here comes the Scorpion King. You little shit. Fuck off. I know if G was watching this, he said, yep, that will be me. Because I'm like, not to shit on you, person, but that's what he would have said. Like, sorry, bro, you might want to look for another character. He would have said that straight up. Alright, let's see more. What the? Gotta love these shits.
Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Yep, thank you for reminding me. Jesus Christ. Hello, boys. Hi, man. Shut up. Jay, I'm blaming you.
No escape.
No, Jay was I have no regrets. What the fuck is that? What is up there? Make sure anything is not around. What the oh. You gotta love. That's a fantastic job. Rotation.
A passage. Hopefully that's our way in.
Holy shit.
That eye seems to be staring right at us. This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
Paimon being cute. God dang it. To answer that question, I'm sorry, Vinay. I think I already answered it. I said you might hold that thought in the future. Huh. Impressive. Oh, you're full of it. But I can't complain. Very fantastic. They did a good job. What now? You fucking shit. Can you?
Nowhere to run.
Nice. But then there's like level 70 or 80 right here. I'm not even using his full power yet. Cutscene. What the fuck? No, 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 no. The camera angle. You gotta love the camera angles of this shit. Reach to the depths of the Court of Desolation. What the fuck is going on? There he is. It should be him.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected. Is it because you have some new partners now?
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But the most important answer still eludes me. Was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge? The research of the Court of Desolation?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling in my heart.
Well, that does confirm it. Ever since he saw his own son died, his personality changed.
I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew older, I found myself feeling alone. Miserable. Can you imagine what it feels like to not have the will to live, but not be able to die? Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret.
Yep, that makes sense.
I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
So, did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Enough conjecture. What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see them?
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all.
At this point, you need to play Cyno. This one's between Cyno and him. Come on out.
This power is mine.
So he have his own reinforcements.
Remember me when you get famous.
Judgment is upon us.
I will set things right no matter what the cost.
There you go. I had to extend my full power. There it is. That's his full power.
Strength.
Your strength. Remember me when you get I'll keep that in mind. Let's hope you don't change your name. Hope you don't change your username.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it. Once I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured. Or are you ready to sacrifice your life for this?
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line. Just like now.
Adam, welcome to the stream.
Even after all this time.
Doing good? We just do.
Changed.
We're still doing the story.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose, didn't you? You wanted me to be able to find you here.
That's
all
good.
of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless more into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path.
Can you make a Candace joke?
I suddenly came to a realization amidst
Not my type of style.
The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so, even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever.
I don't
Once
know.
the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out.
Damage of the wall. We saw our own way here. The damage on the wall we saw on our way here.
That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To add to the problem, the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the academia. If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am
Apparently
assured.
the power blinked over
You
here.
haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving
What
too?
do we actually
There
call
are still
you?
loads of bad guys to catch outside!
Apparently the power blinked over here. Oh shit. What do we actually call you? To who? One is just Adam, the other one who just popped in is Jay. I'm just basically ATM just for now.
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
To open the door, one must sacrifice their
You
life.
planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Hi.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me.
That makes sense.
I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
There's nothing you can do.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
That explains why. And this is how life and death is. Whew. What a hell of a speaking jump. In truth, that could happen to any person. One person could change anyone's life. Even the person's like their own legacy. Wow.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Disappeared.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's more to be
And
made,
also a whole building
they will
flooding
disregard
with
the
sand.
Academia's rules.
True.
Whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation. But
It is Egypt.
it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you. But you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me at Caravan Rebob 4 days from now.
Fair enough. Wait until 4 days later. Okay. Well, let's take a look. I knew something was odd. At first I'm like, must be nothing. But when I saw that map again, yeah, it meant something. There's nothing we can do. He already sealed his fate, but he'd rather sacrifice himself before anyone find it. I have to say, you got rid of it, but I came from a hefty cost. May you rest in peace.
Just like the Medjay. Why are the other people watching not saying anything? This chat is dead.
Bro, many people are watching because they're focused on characters. Some of them don't focus, and many people are busy. But there's 6 people around here, so. And on top of it all, I have Discord right now, and many people has been saying, bro, it's kind of tough. That's harsh. I told them, there's nothing we can do. Alright, let's head back to... Come on. Wait until 14 days later. Alright. Let's go over here. I'll make sure this one... But, for some reason, this is how fun it will be. One person asked me... Okay. Joanne, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. One person told me, bro, if it's anything that, you know, I want to stream, but if there's nobody gonna be watching, what should I do? Someone asked that same question from a person named known as Gassy Mexican. I say, he said the same. I'm gonna give him the same answer he does. He said, no one's streaming it. Use it as practice. Practice yourself when you're streaming.
Why does everyone have those footprints on the desert? I don't have that.
You might want to check on either loading screen. Either the loading screen's acting up on you. If it's the loading screen, give it time. If not, then you got to really check on. Yeah, you're gonna have to ask some issues, cause that's kind of odd. How'd that come? How come that's a problem? Oh, wait until 4 days. 4 days later. Okay. Is it possible we could fast forward this? That's kind of weird. All that's a big issue. Okay. Some people said it's a half and half issue. It's a big little issue here and there. Alright. That doesn't work. Okay. Let's do this one more time. Wait.
He went out like a Medjay.
He went out like a Medjay. Medjay or Medjay. Together with the Cyno, you fulfilled his final wishes. Cyno took the left behind and decided to complete their and the rest alone. You agree with him to Medjay? Think of it as in the old era, it was kind of like the Egypt, their Egyptian way of their police. I'm gonna put it in a different way. Give me a minute. Think of the Medjay as the police officers. They're kind of like the police officers at their time.
Force of ancient Egypt.
Yep. whatever is happening, or whatever is happening, whatever is happening in the whatever is happening in Egypt that has to be solved, the Pharaoh will ask the Magi's to investigate that type of situation. There's too many Assassin's Creed games I played. But I love it. I can't help it. I tell people, play attention to the Assassin's Creed, because you'll understand more. But there's more into it if you get to understand the history of it. There you go. Yeah, just get to the clock. Alright. Let's hear what the results he says.
Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. And this should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared.
What happened to the last few days?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, word is that someone crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight.
Getting
After
the
that,
worst of the storm now,
people on the
so
list
by
started to put
midnight
pressure on the
it'll calm
higher-ups
down.
within the Academia.
Jesus
Everyone was
Christ,
on
that's how
edge,
bad
and
that
the case
is.
came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru by the mysterious person who had defeated the mercenary groups. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means no more smuggling canned knowledge and no more victims. It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished something big.
That's right. Thanks again for your assistance. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, that must be Cyno, right? He's the only one I can think of who could accomplish such a feat. Speaking of which, have you been in touch with Cyno these days? I think I just saw him when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the Academia anytime. Farewell then.
Alright.
Trying to single-handedly bring...
I should have known!
Must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you, this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Mortada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Mortada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. Makes me angry.
Are you kidding me? Not surprised it was fucking Tenari. Oh, I hate when have service problems. Can you fuck right off?
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating.
I'm aware. However,
I gotta skip this because we already heard these lines.
Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt,
Okay. Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time.
Jesus.
If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect.
Jay, the electricity point over there.
Days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Cyno! Tighnari! Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Simeon. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern expression certainly isn't helping.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely.
Can I throw him off the cliff?
Jesus Christ, I know you're talking about, Jay.
Behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
Very well.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
Keep this in mind, Tighnari is a part of the desert.
Those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes. But those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change. And no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example, just as I gained courage from my own superiors, and my partner.
Sounds like you have a lot. Sounds you have a lot of work to do, or I hope you will make you. I hope it will make you happy too. Happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them.
Holding up over here.
Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day,
it's still up since
I'll gather some flowers
right now.
that grow in arid desert conditions.
Jesus Christ.
And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
I will. Done. Whew! That was hectic. The General Mahano's Grand Dude. Okay. Let's hear what you got to say before we leave.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago.
What happened?
A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. I didn't remember owing anyone more, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace.
Tighnari, how about I throw that book at your head?
Oh, Dari! Oh, sucks to be you. Save!
Anything about this?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
Let's get the hell out of there. Let's get the hell out of there.
Story, yes.
Okay. Let's go somewhere without him noticing we caused that problem. Well, Dory, that's what happened when Mora comes to your fucking brain. Let's go to Mondstadt to keep our asses safe. Yeah, kiss my ass. You ain't touching me. Alright, final thoughts. We just need to get the hell out of there because we're getting the hell out of there. Dory, you was too stupid to get caught.
I'm running.
I'll run off too. I guess everybody agrees. If you heard that shit, that's a sign of you need to get the fuck out of there quickly. Alright. I'm gonna do final thoughts and then I'll wrap it up here. But that was a very good story. I feel bad for Taj, but yeah, I can understand. His heart was already destroyed. I'll explain more in the end when we get up there. Alright, let's go up here. Razor's still there, just learning from relationship rise. That's highly up to you. I can't decide that part. That one is probably yours, and yours you can figure out. But if you like that, I mean, you want to go relationship, you by all means don't hesitate. You feel like what is best for how you see the characters and what they see fit. But anyway, final thoughts. Let's go. Yep, she's here. So we're gonna use the Traveler for now because Lisa's this festival thing. Final thought. Well, I'm a genius. I have the. There you go. Here we go. So now we understand the story between. Now we understand the story of Cyno and the rest of the kind of say you could say the Mahas. Their goal is to make sure no one investigates such a situation or something that basically can cause distraction or disturbing the peace from the general area of Sumeru, even in the desert itself.
And the criminal underworld leader has been caught.
Jay, for crying out loud, bro. Tosh, I understand that kind of hurt him. To Tosh's feeling, his life was empty after his own son commits suicide. Cause he wants to fulfill his grow or follow the step or surpass his father's skill, but what he had done, getting the reading of knowledge, it's just causing trouble. So he had to make no choice to make the rest of his own son. That already hurt him. After he saw his son died, he decided there's no point in me just living. But in order to prevent people looking for it, he decided to place everything and try to destroy it immediately. He fulfilled his role and he fulfilled his final wishes.
I'm leaving someone behind.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He fulfilled his role and decided to sacrifice his life for no one entered that court of the court. Overall, it was a good choice because of a heavy price. For Cyno, he will continue on. And for those who got caught very well. In the end, there's nothing we can do. Life must move on. And so is us as well. But our journey will still continue. I'm looking forward to how the next story will be. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna do hopefully we'll do Nilo's story. I might not end up pulling her, but hopefully we'll get Nilo's story. And I hope you guys and people on my friends Discord, bro, you guys take it easy on yourself. Again, for people who live in Florida, my thoughts and prayers to everyone over there. Jay, I know you're doing okay. I hope that hurricane passed by. I'm guessing it's gonna pass Virginia next, and then if my guess is right, it's gonna come to us. We're not to confirm, but overall, hope you're doing okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna end here, guys. I'll see you guys in the next stream, and like always, subscribe. This is ATM 77 Unleashed. The channel has been unleashed. You live and you learn. Take care, everyone. Bye.